this Chinese company called DeepSeek. I didn't have any fame, but recently he released a starting the global AI community, sensational large language model. Silicon Valley leaders agree. He not only enhanced the international influence of Chinese technology companies, it also proves America's technological advantage is by no means unshakable. So where is his strength? First, we all know OpenAI and Google on large model training. It can be said that he was very generous, often spend a lot of money on chips. However, DeepSeek only uses a few chips and less than $6 million. The training was comparable to TED, DeETO's model, cost reduced by 10 times. The effect is not inferior to the top camp. This has made many big European and American companies dumbfounded. Silicon Valley bigwigs exclaimed, "How did the Chinese do it?" DeepSeek-R1 model is not only powerful, but also completely open source. Available to anyone in the world, modifications and further development. This is expected to be the first time that advanced artificial intelligence has been popularized to let ordinary people. There is also the opportunity to use previously unattainable powerful AI tools. A Chinese company is making it happen. The original intention of OpenAI, that is open frontier research, to empower all mankind. This layout is too big. This is really a great honor for Chinese technology companies. Most people think the top in the field of artificial intelligence. Talent is unlikely to appear in China. Many domestic artificial intelligence companies also persistently recruiting people from overseas. But DeepSeek, the team is all from domestic universities. All are trained in China. This breaks the previous high-tech talent monopoly by the West. US chip sanctions on China, just for restricting China's development in artificial intelligence. But DeepSeek's success marks the plan's downfall. To reduce dependence on overseas chips, Chinese artificial intelligence companies in algorithms, architecture and training strategies vigorously promote innovation. It also greatly reduces costs. It can be said that strict chip restrictions. Instead, it has stimulated the innovation of Chinese technology companies. New model launch day? The young company boss Liang Wenfeng also invited to attend the Prime Minister. Seminars hosted, and also received praise. It can be said that the cards are fully drawn. Who will dominate AI technology? Let's continue discussing DeepSeek-R1. DeepSeek opens source of the most powerful inference model and repeatedly shocks European and American peers. Evening of January 20th, the recently popular DeepSeek officially launched the DeepSeek-R, OpenAI official version for tasks such as mathematical code and natural language reasoning. At the same time, open source model waits and allows users to use model output, training other models through model distillation and other methods. Even more surprising is that his usage cost is only 4% of his opponents. This number shocked the entire industry. According to the introduction of DeepSeek, he released 3 sets of models this time. DeepSeek-R1. He applied RL directly to the base model. No SFT data DeepSeek-R1. He started by applying RL from thousands of checkpoints fine-tuned by common thought chains, distilling inference capabilities from DeepSeek-R1 to small, dense models. DeepSeek uses huge computing power and various resources to train a powerful underlying model. This model is called R1. In the training process, the pre-training techniques such as SFT, represented by the GPT series, are directly abandoned. Direct and radical ones rely almost entirely on reinforcement learning, created a model that can generalize based on its own reflection. Currently, DeepSeek is available on the web. R1 is fully launched on the APP and API sides. It is worth noting that DEEPSEEK-R1 API service pricing is 1 yuan per million input tokens of cache hits. The price is only 1 to 50 of OpenAI. 4 yuan per million input tokens for cache hits. Only 127 of OpenAI. In DeepSeek-R1 open source model weight is almost the most. Open license and user agreement. Kaiyuan license uniformly uses the MIT product agreement to clarify that model distillation is allowed. The main goal is to encourage more people to do secondary development and integration based on it. DeepSeek actively demonstrated how to use DeepSeek to steam out 6 small models. The parameters are 1.5B from small to large, 7B, 8B, 14B, 32B, and 70B. These 6 models are also completely open source, only giving back to the open source community and pushing the boundaries of OpenAI performance. The distilled 2132B and 70B versions far surpass GPT-4o. Cloud 3.5 Soli and QWQ32B and BGO1 Mini. In addition, the DeepSeek team uses DeepSeek v3 base as the base model and use GRPL as a reinforcement learning framework to improve the performance of the model on reasoning tasks. During training, DeepSeek-R1 naturally emerges with many powerful and interesting reasoning behaviors. After thousands of reinforcement learning, DeepSeek-R1 performs well on inference benchmarks. For example, his PASET-1 score on M2024 increased from 15.6% to 71.0%. And by majority vote, the score further improved to 86.7%, comparable performance to OpenAI 10.9.12. Finally, the team also shared many failed attempts during the experiment. Prevent future generations from stepping into the trap. In process reward model, Monte Carlo tree search algorithm, DeepSeek failed to make progress. However, they also emphasized, just because they fail doesn't mean these methods can't develop effective inference models. That's all for this issue. Thank you for watching this channel. If you want to know other interesting information and facts, please subscribe this channel.